Hola chicos, hola chicas, ¿cómo estáis? Un nuevo día aquí, Papdupoulus, y os doy la bienvenida un día más a este canal, tíos, y al juego de Kingdoms Come Deliverance. Y continuamos donde lo dejamos en el capítulo anterior, amigos, episodio en el cual ya conseguimos hacer varias cosas. La primera de ellas fue dar una clase de esgrima ahí todo guapa, tío, donde se demostró que no se nos daba mal del todo, por lo menos los conceptos básicos los cogimos muy rápidos. Luego también, tíos, empezamos a hablar ya con Padre y Madre. Y ya hemos empezado a trabajar con Padre, ¿vale? Para forjar la espada del señor y del lord de Skalice plateada, que es nuestra aldea. Le conseguimos ya las primeras piezas para la espada, una espada que va a quedar top pepino. Y también conseguimos el carbón. Nos falta hacer varias cosas que veremos en este capítulo. Y ojo, os invito a que os quedéis porque va a pasar una cosa que vais a flipar en colores. Os lo juro. No voy a dar spoilers, tío, pero como os quedéis vais a decir ¿qué cojones acaba de ocurrir en este puto juego? ¿Vale? Así que sin más dilación, tío, no molesto más, que quiero que lo veáis y que disfrutéis. Y nos vemos luego al final del vídeo. Un saludo, amigos. Chao, chao. Así que vamos a hablar ahora con el borracho, tíos. A ver, vamos a hablar con el borrachuzo. Vale, ya tenemos el carbón, perfecto. Me voy a lavar un poco aquí si me deja. Aquí en este juego hay que lavarse bastante, ¿vale? Dentro de lo que cabe en un pesebre. Si luego te quieres lavar más, pues entonces hay que ir a... Hola, borracho. A unos baños y tal para que te limpie la ropa y todo esto, ¿vale? Padre me envía por el dinero.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Uy, amenazando. Dice, las deudas han de saldarse, esto no va a funcionar. Y lo de paga borracho...
Look, I know things aren't easy. The wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt.
Va a haber bronca aquí, chavales.
If I had
no.
anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Ojo, porque nos ha funcionado bien nuestra manera de hablar con él. El tío no sea sincero y nos ha dicho, oye, mirad, de verdad que es que no tengo nada, tío. Vamos a pillar la cerveza en la taberna.
You can't be serious, dude. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their diets even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords
What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the right pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your deal will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
and don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch
Come
has
on,
gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You too are, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
Qué
I
cabrones.
think we should redecorate for him. Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But doing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for Father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Doing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Lo que pasa es que aquí la movida, tíos, va a cambiar porque dicen, ¿estás a favor de nuestro, no? De tirarle mierda a la casa del tío. Si digo que sí y el tío este es buen cliente de mi padre, la vamos a cagar. Si le digo que no, le voy a decir que no, tíos. No.
Not that I don't want to teach the Deutsch a lesson, but I really don't have time.
Well, that's disappointing. Still, we can manage without you. Let's go, lads.
Honestly, hell. How could you possibly chance like this?
¿Tú eres mi novia? Bianca, sí, ¿no? Bianca, coño.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Cerveza. No, tú.
Your beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be.
Oh.
And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Pues la cerveza.
I need ale for Father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
But of course.
Huh?
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
¡Ojo!
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
Vale.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Mannion.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like Father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really?
Vale.
You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
A ver, la movida es que tú en este juego solamente puedes guardar cuando te vas a dormir en una cama, ¿vale? O en un petate. ¿Qué pasa? Que si tú estás en mitad de una montaña y no puedes guardar porque eres tonto y te has perdido, pues entonces tienes los snaps estos, que te permiten guardar en la montaña y ya al día siguiente pues ya te buscarán la vida para ver cómo salir. A ver.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done.
Me acabo de dar cuenta de lo que ha pasado. Pero bueno.
Let's see what kind of job the master and Sasau do for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. This will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal? Good. We'll fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, I heard some gossip about what happened to Deutsch. I expect you know something about it.
Maybe.
Maybe. Someone threw dung at Deutsch's freshly lime-washed house, maybe. And maybe those cronies of yours had something to do with it.
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? Look, I don't know if you're mixed up in this or if it's just those friends of yours. It's all the same to me. But I have a trade to run. The German pays well.
¿Ves?
And having my
¿Ves?
son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. Do you understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
What, so you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of the king?
Does that boy ever listen to a word I say? So Deutsch spouts with you, so what? You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth, not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
Es una puta peli.
I'll
¿eh?
heat it up. When I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more.
Con las manos desnudas, Henry. Tú.
That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague?
Ah, chico,
Who
mi
ever
padre.
heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Ya ves.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Qué detalle, tío.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Ah, por
Dirty,
los, ah,
Teresa.
por los clavos.
They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal?
Sí,
They're
sí.
in the trunk in the living
Los
room.
clavos los he visto en el baúl, yo. O sea, que tú eres Teresa. Hola, Teresa. No sé si eres más guapa tú o mi novia. Pero bueno. Vamos para Teresa. Voy a coger los snapchat estos también, ya que estamos. Míralos. Y la poción esta que hace. 30 de salud y se disipan los efectos de la resaca. No los Pues tío, me voy a coger todo. Ya está. ¿Tú que eres tonta?
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Uy, está liando con...
Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Uy, está... Quiere penito. Henry.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Bueno.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Ojo.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though.
Toma.
Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let
commoner?
him try it.
Vale, a ver. Toma. ¡Ole! ¿La ha matado? ¿La ha matado?
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalice, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them.
Meet. Do you have to keep going on about it?
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Son los húngaros, tíos.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Ui.
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Keep running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Pepino, tíos, Skalice plateada ha sido atacada, nuestros padres asesinados y nos hemos quedado con el arma de nuestro lord. Así que lo veremos en el siguiente capítulo. Si os ha molado, tíos, ya sabéis darle un like, suscribiros al canal, que eso siempre se agradece. Y espero que os esté molando tanto como a mí. Chavales, nos vemos en el siguiente. Un saludo, amigos. Chao, chao.